Yeah, it is. It's super helpful, and it's a strategic initiative I think any company should consider. And the reason why is because most companies like us, they run email sequencing, right? We send out tens of thousands of emails every month, and some percentage of those get delivered. Some catch a spam folder. Some go to promotional folders. It's just becoming harder and harder to do email sequencing and see a large return on that. So, like most companies, we run ads and we have an ad budget, and we target people on Facebook and Instagram and the likes. But this is basically a print sequencing strategy. That's how we think of this. We sent out, I think, roughly 36,000 pieces of mail so far through Team Mail Plus. And that really, first of all, that drives our SDRs. We've got a couple people making calls, and it's really helpful to warm up clients to say, hey, I sent you something in the mail. Did you receive it? And especially being in the police business, they just don't open a lot of emails. People are busy, and but mail gets to their desk and they open it. And so that helps warm up those SDRs. And then right now we have about a 3% engagement rate in terms of clicks and scans. And so that's 1,000 people that we consider hot leads, some people that we know interacted with that content. And that's resulted in sales. And so for us, it's just like email sequencing. It's sending out print sequencing, running ads, following up. And we think it has a much higher return than email sequencing or running ads. Yeah, I mean, this will be unique, I guess, to each one of your customers. But our average deal size is between $50,000 and $100,000 at a department. And so for us to send out, those pieces each month, I think we send bifolds and they're like 30 cents a piece. And, so for us to send, 10 different pieces into a department and spend a few bucks, we think that has a much higher return or much higher engagement rate than obviously running ads or running emails at them. And that ultimately is going to result in a deal that's, at least $50,000 a year. So for us, it's just a no-brainer. And for us, the team mail budget is similar to our ads budget. And as you know, we're growing the team mail strategy. We want to send more pieces of mail throughout the country. And, we're a small startup. And so for us, everything is testing, A/B split testing. And you just mentioned how we A/B split test across civilians and police to try to figure out where do we have higher open rates, who's more influential. Is it the city council and the mayor, or is it the police departments to get a product like Trulio? So I've been very happy with the ROI, and we're just continuing to expand our strategy with Team. Yeah, I mean, it's just like one of the cool things about working with Team is like we had no idea what this dynamic QR code meant, and you had called us proactively and said, hey, I'm thinking about your business and I think you guys might like these. And so yeah, what we do is we embed a demo video inside the QR code, so people have to pull out their cell phone. Up comes a demo video. We know exactly who watched it. Those are the best leads. I mean, those are absolute. Think about how else I would get those. How would I set up a presentation otherwise? Well, I would pay SDRs to make hundreds of phone calls a week. They call into departments, and ultimately, a whole lot of humans and salary, benefits, and taxes are involved to schedule a presentation. What I just did with Team is spend 30 cents on a piece of mail that went to somebody who then watched a product demonstration, and we can tell if they watched all of it or some of it. And so for us, it's really helpful to understand and to prioritize that person, because a person who's willing to take out their phone and then sit and watch product presentation, that's somebody very engaged, somebody super interested. That's somebody that is going to be at the top of the list in terms of sales following up with. So we really like the QR code, the dynamic QR code feature that Team Mail offers. Yeah, it's like, that's why I keep thinking that this Team Mail Plus, it's like a really essential, critical component of your CRM. That's how companies should be thinking about it. Because right now we're all in our CRM, we're all watching email sequencing, who's opened what email, who's clicked what, and really that you generate lead scores from that activity, and then that'll prioritize your SDR's day or week or month. I really feel like what you just described is a critical component now to our CRM system. So the SDRs will look and say, okay, well, we've sent these emails. Anybody open and click something? Not really. Oh, but look over here. They visit our website as a direct result of receiving mail. And so it's just another piece of the strategy that has become necessary and has helped driving our SDR activity. Yeah, I think it's gone great. I think we worked with you guys for over 5 years now across two separate businesses that I ran, both being startups. And startups can be chaotic and unpredictable, and so I really needed a partner that could be patient with that start stop mentality, right? So Mike, a lot of times I call you and say, hey, I need this thing done yesterday, and sorry I didn't mention it in our call 2 days ago. So that's just being part of a startup, and I think you guys have been incredible to work with because of that flexibility. But I most value team because of how proactive you are in thinking about and understanding my business. You're wanting to understand strategies for attracting and acquiring customers. I think a lot of your ideas, Mike, around handwritten notes or using postage stamps to increase open and response rates. I mean, I really like that about a partner, that I feel like you are spending time thinking about my business and being proactive, bringing me solutions, things that you've seen in the market, like these QR code scans and new technologies to increase our response rates. You can't ask for more from a partner than to somebody that deeply cares about your business's success.